Episode for higher GC News. Mima Obibia Akwaba had the latest hot enamede Bramo. And until so you subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say over subscribe. The way I say over click the subscribe button, you know. Now what barely notification. We have a video for be upload when the first person once Ebeka a video. Afi we are now what like video no give us a thumbs up now fi share my for so that when you be here now we and somewhere koso ewo Ghana memo hadum afi yimbura ye semwa abeto yepono so yinkuti sa report ya ababetu ya mama yiti sansemu
Adwoa Safo ati chain and chain now what nyina is got to do with a year NPP as a political party. And the most interesting thing in it say a starting free yes Adwoa Safo say school feeding. Wiki as well Adwoa Safo from radio to radio, TV to TV. Busango say what is her end game? Tie the Adwoa Safo ye and then the party for sorry kasa okay can sema kese. The question here is what is Adwoa Safo's end game? Say utbi busango sa question now obehu de emwa we omoye. You understand the NPP. So Debbie Amika said they are piglets. Omo ye ntwamwa, omo ye mprekwa. 42 years in opposition. Mekache mu say yes, something we all have to come together and let it happen. They need to stay in opposition for 42 years. Adwoa Safo is one of the piglets. And you see, she is basically letting you know NPP no or mawati asiye. Enti we Ghana na wo hwa Adwoa Safo or Koba or Kabrofo or Chechirim mumusa say Adwoa Safo end game ne den. Why this now? What are you doing? Why should we listen to you? Why now? Why are you doing this now? What is the end game? Do you have an end game? Tell us your end game. But so you're smarter. At the same any omo platform we saw around the world that they don't miss this show. You know what Adwoa Safo is doing. What Adwoa Safo is doing goes beyond Adwoa Safo. What Adwoa Safo is doing is playing a game on the intelligence of Ghana for one. Any party for no mujimino. That is what this girl is doing. Now, you see Adwoa Safo kasa afa school feeding home. Now, you be din kedi nkomo de ababe pie baby a na ma kire mu code no. Nobody should take the NPP serious again in Ghana. Maka kire mu and obi kan ye Afenyo Markin or you content creator minority leader o. Ono e kire asebensi no akwa kutwa picture. E kire bibi ezino be press conference. Afenyo Markin ono a content creator o. Ono or to say TikToker. He needs more pictures. He needs more viewership. Afenyo Markin is not there to bring anything to the table to change the NPP or change Ghana. No. Or your content creator minority leader. He is basically a TikToker. All that he does is yachi no akona akotwa picture. Oh, and now the NPP for yachi nipa we. Oh, what to say? Yeah, press conference. Or your content creator. There's nothing in Afenyo Markin. It is a West steady party now. There is no leadership. Afenyo Markin, general secretary, or a chairman, or a defender, or a DND, one person because he is just calling for attention. Only a boys no more TikTok. The difference in him, Afenyo Markin is a content creator minority leader. Or a content creator Kasongo 99. So if you're a serious Ghanaian, now we analyze Afenyo Markin MPP now, you will see say the whole party is a content creating a platform. They create content. It's a content creation platform. They are creating content for people to laugh. Because majority of the people in the party are stupid. Who is the leader of the NPP? Nobody. Because a headless piglet who thinks that they can suck anyone's dick and become the top piglet. Until they are all walking around. That is what they are doing. The party itself is done. Now let's go back to Adwoa Safo Adorye. Team, stay with me. School feeding. Akufo Addo ordered audit, but distanced himself after backlash over rot I uncovered. Adwoa Safo is jumping from radio to radio. We treat him a woman was slangy kakra, a woman as no one but also he say nyame kasa. On say or you fake. And now he's faking English. He is trying to be an intellectual. He is trying to look sensible. He is trying to look attractive, politically attractive. She is trying to do everything to sound intelligent. But you see, what has been done has been done. Adwoa Safo is not a new politician. We know Adwoa Safo where she started and where she is now. Now, Adwoa Safo Akansembebre, let's go listen to where it started from. Feeding, school feeding. Or Kansembi, let me point something out to you.
Penyufo ewo ekunya efikasie ni mu or no reported to into reported to me, and the rot and the corruption koso wo ho no aban abai me se omomo mani nko ho ehifa school feeding ho man panyi kufo de adwenpa na di school feeding ebai na the way I turning no me started yedi gender mame me ho beba time nyina President Akufo Addo ka tell me say menye audit of school feeding ansa ne amame sikapo de aye adwuma say den na sika bebre na ye de ko ho no ne ye de ye enne me ka ne wo mu me kwa me frama mi ba ko won mienu won ma no ato me nkra se wono no bebia ne connections wo wa ban mu ho no se ne amani ni di agro no won pe o na me se me dey aso me me ye adwuma and I did my audit me the report echo cabinet omo pa mo me ka nche me se me boa. And the rot, majority of the rot in every central region. Rot, katasisa project kankan.
It was school feeding.
It was school feeding.
And it reported back to the president. Said,
"Let me report it, boy."
Or the man, and the pan said, "On
report." Let me report it, boy. I feel said did there never no name say backlash never papa no so I feel papa na say onyo no let me audit no. Papa be president Akufo Addo. Yes. O say onyo na o say me ntimi for audit me kura entu baby. E ho na me problems start here. Ma me ni nya kukudro ba me office say enkola ne sika ye de marketra yi per head no sa time pono ni enfamba 1 CD 50% na 1 CD 1 CD per child no or me pa or ne me be ye di where yes don't speak ill of the dead ma me wanya ne baby come nkan gu nanim ase but MPP for brand me tuntum te say me kan okra wom na me fa me toma fita efra ma me ne ba me ho be ka kire me say me pa obetimi the go schools ashishem agije 1 CD ni e Ghana maintain baby a dey abrami and she can make me rich and I'm say what about da me fi apostle Kwaku Josafo asini mu na me bai
enyema na ye din kakra for this ni say na wo kan ma me no enti ase a obi obetimi e defend ne ho ba question we be say na say adenti na nsem ni koso nyina wan kan na fe na wo kan sa
say nyina nkra ni mu ntutu nkra ni o sa me no kra wo kasa
adenti na asem ne ba ye wan kan o say nyina nkra ni mu ntutu nkra ne kwasia obu ba so oh so mo some way Jimmy they play around words journalists say adentina asem de bae no wan kasa o se o yentina nkran ni mu ntutu nkran ne o de be abehye ho enti nkwasiade o ye nyina ne yentie sa abed no ye remfi odwan. Now the most important thing about Adwoa Safo nsema no kano I want you to know something. And this goes to the NPP. Yeah? NPP is a criminal cartel, a criminal entity. So now you're going to not support NPP with Jimmy. And some Adwoa Safo kano, the Emma Assembly dangerous and they say she actually became a minister or your audit and what they call cabinet. Na Bawumia Campaign. So it means every single thing Adwoa Safo is talking about, corruption, deep-rooted corruption, Bawumia was aware of it. Mahamadu Bawumia has been aware and was aware, and the party as a whole, they have all been aware because here comes a central region and a school feeding the corruption. Kennedy Agyapong is in charge of central region. Don't get anything wrong here. I am letting you understand. Adena Oyeno. She is on a Bawumia cleansing spree and potential running mate spree. What she is doing, or play with your minds. What to the new MPP will say, am I a fool? Bawumia will have to choose a woman as running mate. And at this point, they want to separate Akufo Addo from Bawumia. And she herself, Nankasa or Namhono, Adwoa Safo no, she has no credibility in Ghana politics. But she feels say partner kodun pempensobia majority of him Jimmy. And that Ejuma or Yeboa Bawumia no, she deserves to say Bawumia started of a pick running meter or say a consider no. It was at a point. Yebusani say, now oversight a parliamentarian or say no. Now one person be a parliamentarian, then a person ye. At a point, Yebusani say, do you want to go back to Kwabena and contest and go to parliament? Or say never. It is a never, then a person ye. Oh, I will do everything possible until Bawumia becomes president, you know, on politics. And the other Brewama will try to zone you. Because Bawumia will never. In Kwasiade way amoyeno, you think it will make Bawumia come to power. Now, let's stick to the basics. Who Adwoa Safo MPP for? And you see, the funny thing is, MPP for they had deals in this school feeding. From chairman, the general secretary, women's organizer, national, they all have contracts in this. Now, who Adwoa Safo? Say, nye careless na we ya, and nye careless na we ya, and now when a very disheartening human being. A year then I also audit and we say, inquire to fifi atisa woba na ode eti eho epe eyedien favor. Ode omba eye. Just basically the excuse for people to have sympathy on you. Enye ya, se enkwara totofifi omodi 2, 3, 4, 5. Ye serve eduane eni se omudi. Sika wasi yede ma nkwara ne yede ma yemfa ma omo. A nkwara ne enya koshiokwa ebi ife mu wu no. Enye wanwa se wo betena ho for 4 years to pass before you come and tell us say oh your bad time. After your audit no, you did not speak on it because ye njina nkra ni mu ntete nkra ne. We are dangerous chain poison. So you looked on. You watched. You sat back because humanity America. Because any Jimmy, any Twitter now to America, your TikTok video. Now was slang the send ye. Now your mama no more yeldo. Omo eye de domi abra omo eye concentrate ye maame na omo kodwomu ba no omo manage sika na unim se yemfa ma omo na enkwara ne nyaduane pandi no. You had no problem for 4 years for these kids to go through hell. Now what done wo be ka kire Ghana for say yentie because you go papa company. Are you okay? Do I care about your father's company? So papa ejuma oye no say so ani ena nka ejuma eye papa pa kamu nyina mu jai ko boa mo papa. Oh papa, with all due respect to him, idea all you know, say a idea why I already said a person or set example. Emma Ghana for nyina ehu edine chia anko mamu nyina mo be na dwuma ne bi. Ade chichire Ghana. Ba wo kura wo na mo no wo papa ka akura no since wo papa ye ne ka untwu papa ka ntu kwan kokuma aseda. Because you don't even trust your father. Wo papa intelligence adan tirim. A dear gadget na wo papa ya esigu fi a wo use. And this is the stupidity we have been dealing with. In the end, no, MPP for nyina said yen Adwoa Safo kasa. Now, let me tell you something. What Adwoa Safo is doing, when who gap, they know Bawumia will definitely go for a woman as running mate. Adwoa Safo, ohun no say with the MP, ohun no say with the minister, ohun no say she's not going to go lower. All that she needs to do now is to fight to be a running mate to Bawumia. So right now, basically, what she is doing is say, one, she wants to clean Bawumia and separate Bawumia from Akufo Addo. And then she will look like a clean person by throwing dead people under the bus. Because the fact of the case is to say, Maamina wo wuna oka asema to so no. Dey na chise say the Adwoa Safo ka no, maame no, she actually did it. Girl, we were a dangerous woman. The woman is dead. The woman she's accusing. Nipa no odena betre na osipino. Esapano ogune ni masno. The woman is dead. The woman lived with you throughout. You could not have the balls and the holes to sit on TV to tell Ghanaians to say, this woman is corrupt. She is forcing me to be corrupt. I don't want to be corrupt. I have done an audit. The president is ignoring to publish it. You sat there. Who is going to speak for the woman? And who says that what you are saying is the truth? Who, right now, what can I select him? When you be a one samanka, but Mamina no. Mamina won't me be in one no. Mamina, all that you are saying, we cannot verify no. That woman is dead. into what the Uber stepping on a dead woman, may her soul rest in peace, to become relevant. This is abominable. Adwoa, we are no air time. We are not stupid. You are so despicable, say. Obia wewu weja ma weja kununum weja busia. Na wadwa Safo ende nyame pengu na ka bia bo wekum na ade achi mo bia begina radio so kasa ansem wo yafa ho without any documentation. You want to tell me you are Safo? Said the audit you put together, you did not have a copy with you. You are so selfish. You as a minister, you prepared an audit report. You want to tell me, say, only that report, Akufo Addo only report. Don't you have a copy of the report? At least show us the copy of the report to prove, say, the woman as some because ultimately there are records to prove, say, you are a liar. Safo, you are a liar. You are dangerous. And you see, the NPP as a political party, that is how they are. And you see, say Ghana for Jimmy. Suddenly, Adwoa Safo appears from nowhere. Adwoa Safo appears from nowhere, and she knows everything about the party. Everybody is bad. Bawumia is good. Akufo Addo is a bad person and his team. So, see me as a good person. Bawumia is a good person. Let Bawumia be president. Are you mad? What do you say, Jimmy? From nowhere, Adwoa Safo appears. Having a radio, let me tell you, that thing you see Adwoa Safo doing, they orchestrated it. She came to condemn the report now. Now, Oseche Ben Sabunsu, Eka Huasem. This Adwoa Safo, the Oyeno. Adwoa Safo Bawumia sat down to do this. Because you see, if Adwoa Safo can go close to Bawumia, the vice presidential candidate, she needs to clean herself first. But first, before she can be trusted, she needs to separate Bawumia from Akufo Addo. And it's just the conversation. It is all about Bawumia nyashi, me nyashi, Akufo Addo mo die. Bawumia nyashi, me nyashi, Akufo Addo mo die. So what she is trying to do is she has gone so low to even step on a dead woman, to use that dead woman to be relevant. That is what makes Adwoa Safo dangerous. Jezebel and Adwoa Safo difference. But the most dangerous thing in Ghana say, the NPP as a political party, they know say the Adwoa Safo eke they are guilty because they were all involved in a criminality. Mameka Bincho. Central region school feeding, Kennedy Agyapong played 90% role in it. Yes. Emma no mudi sika of Central region. Kennedy Agyapong on na yom camping of Central regional. Ono ene leadi ya omu yesa nyomano edemema mema emma no mono. It is if Adwoa Safo is saying say road in for Central regional, Adwoa Safo is technically telling you say Kennedy Agyapong and call for no na ya krom for. Are you listening? Say Adwoa Safo ende ojina hosa reporter ye nyina ye da. Because the funny thing is from poor boating actual report come Akufo Addo. Ah odi she Akufo Addo nsem eko Jubilee House afribo paremoje no. When Akufo Addo refused to release the report, from Paul Boating released the report. So Adwoa Safo, I'm asking you a simple question. Where is the report? The audit report now we are in a way. You are despicable. You are using a dead woman's name to become relevant in Ghana politics. Are you not ashamed? Unfair. Are you not ashamed? Because you oversaw a regime that stole from Ghanaians. In any country, you will be going to jail because at least you had an idea, or you knew about the corruption. You knew about the rot. For you to ignore the rot, for it to go on, it means you are also what? Involved in the corruption. So I said, well, in America, I also go jail. Because from what you are telling us, you had known, you knew, you were in fact, you had copies, documentations to prove. So you having an idea and taking an oath in parliament and telling us to say you are going to work to be truthful to Ghanaians. You are going to make sure Juma obeyeno emukroje ube make sure be no crash Ghana for. That's what comes obi bo Ghana krono. What do? The special prosecutor needs to come after you and jail you. Show us the audit report. Adwoa Safo should come out and show us the audit report, because you cannot use a dead woman. You cannot be stepping on a dead woman's image to become relevant. Never. You are despicable at time. But let me show you something. Adwoa Safo started Okasano. You see this? Adwoa Safo referred to the NPP National Disciplinary Committee for allegedly bringing the party's name into disrepute in her recent media engagement. Yes, see. Adwoa Safo MPP for say, omo inviting so meshi omo disciplinary committee. Adanya, in some na all canon nukure nim ogu party no fin. Is this a political party you want to give power to? Let's assume, say Adwoa Safo, who was involved in this corruption. Let's assume, say Adwoa Safo, who was involved. Let's assume, say Adwoa Safo was not involved. A political party that wants us to trust it. Party, a person ye GDD, that it is a party that can fight corruption, a party that stands for transparency, a party that wants Ghanaians to trust it again after what we saw and went through as a people. And the Akufo Addo MPP, Bawumia Kennedy Agyapong, or Seche Mensa Bonsu MPP, Napon Kwasiafo MPP. We have no belief, no trust for a political party that could not show us an iota of transparency and respect, you know. And the party they say, watching Adwoa Safo aso adentina Adwoa Safo eka omo kro no asem. Is this the party that we should all wait and bring back to power? Is this the kind of party mo pese me betina ha na meka say NDC mo ntunti NDC na mo fa MPP mbra power na? What about this party na chere say they are ready to fight corruption? Ma catch them. The NPP as a political party is a foolish party. Omwe Jimmy, they are corrupt and they still believe say yeni wagana nyina Jimmy. And you see, I keep saying that the NPP, Adwoa Safo, the NPP as a political party, especially their current executives, the kind of things they follow. They are all content creators. A whole political party executives, they are always in the bush to say nkusie. When they hear this, hey, they are like animals. The party has no leadership. They have no principle. They don't even ask or question things. They just follow like dogs. They are like pigs. So this political party, why in your right senses would tell me, say, a party that is trying to suppress truth. Let's say Adwoa Safo is telling the truth. For now, let's say Adwoa Safo or Kanokre, the political party is saying, man, Kanokre no. And you want me to sit here, na men can't Ghana for say, oh, MPP a party. You consider MPP. Me your gang. Am I a fool to come and sit here and tell Ghana for say party are suppressing no kre? Let's say Adwoa Safo kra for now or Kanokre, because Adwoa Safo connived with some people in this party to dupe us. Enti mami busa Adwoa Safo. Sa audit report now here no. Sa report ni chere say enkwara 7 who every month. That means to say you looked on for kids to die every month. So report now can once sema okoba no. So report na ewen and now office wo na mo tro haban so. I am very sure you had an aide, a secretary. Time I will tell bro enjoy no. Now aide in the office wo. Don't you have any copies of the report or the audit report you gave to Akufo Addo? Ewen on kano kre. Nobody should pay any attention to Adwoa Safo. Adwoa Safo is basically fooling the MPP. She's fooling herself. Ochina otis oti radio so okasa kosia ena Bawumia nyehwe oka kosia ena Akufo Addo de oye papa o me penasemo Bawumia de Akufo Addo me no wanye bi. That is all that she's doing. And the Mahamadu Bawumia or you see Ghana web and or uses some people he thinks he can use. Because on him say MPP for Jimmy. What Adwoa Safo is doing is on a Bawumia cleaning spree. and also a potential running mate, the position spree. That's all. Before Frobia him. And the NPP, they themselves, they know. I'm a bokrono now here. Adwoa Safo Ekansembi. I won't leave NPP until Dr. Bawumia becomes the president. I feel what you say in her interviews. I say on free NPP muda until Bawumia be a president. So now you know where she's coming from. Yes. Now you see where she is coming from. And you see, don't say Adwoa Safo the oyeno NPP as a political party. They all know said the Adwoa Safo yeno omunyina na yebom. Adwoa Safo was part of the crime. Adwoa Safo, what that she is doing is to clean Bawumia and is to clean herself. Because when him say in the future, there will be an opening. She wants to contest as a running mate. Bawumia wa catch and said, then go there and clean Bawumia and clean yourself. That is what she's doing. The Kennedy Agyapong factor, no, the Kennedy group, no, so they are there. They also know the corruption of Kennedy Aye. They know the corruption of Bawumia Aye. Party now is what's Anno. No intelligent, honest Ghanaian should give NPP opportunity to even speak to them. They are corrupt. They are criminals. They don't respect the intelligence of Ghanaians because Ubusa will say, okay, the Adwoa Safo yeni nyina no, the end game ne den, the entina oye the oye no. Busa wants a question. Busa Adwoa Safo say, the oye nyina, the entina oye the oye no. Because of Bawumia, efan is a running mate. Because when you say NPP no, intro and she's just lying to people. I'm giving Adwoa Safo one assignment. One. Or Chinanopa or Kokesbin. That's what we interviewer. Onfa audit report. Adwoa Safo is a liar. NPP is a lying machine. Do not trust this tribalistic piglet party. Omu obi aso obeji me see. Afenyo Markin lead your parliament no or a content creator or a minority leader or a content creator. Or no actually want no betra picture. Hey, asabesi. Hey, where the NTB da. That is what he's doing because on himself partner odio money the 88, 87 pigs in parliament. Omwe Jimmy, and they have done this for years. Ochina mumusa say Adwoa, we want the audit report at least. The audit Akufo Addo no. Oh, me sure say oh obi ho release it because from Paul Boateng release that report he gave to Akufo Addo. So release your report and let us see. You cannot step on a dead woman. Adwoa, you are despicable. Adwoa Safo, you disgust people. So and I expect your father to call you to order. Unless your father also agrees to this nonsense you are doing. Debbie catch Ghana for say majority of MPP for almost remember catch say with ska ye free scam and so we politics through another than moi. On say Adwoa Safo to me come back to ne papa to go and work full time and ignore politics. Adwoa Safo told us as a mother oba yare na se oba surgery aden menjai na mankosha intimate na ha. Adwoa Safo, you have all the time on this planet now to go take care of your kids. And Adwoa Safo, when now to radio so catch Ghana for say time uja ejuma hokot na bruche no oba time ben e na metume gya ne ba sebio ye be ne surgery oda eye enkwampa ede ewuo mpa so na watena Ghana so ye adwuma enu nti na me gya ya me ye den me call me ba no. Adwoa Safo, you are out of power. You have all the time on this planet to go take care of your kids. What are you doing here? You are greedy. You think we are foolish. Oje say MPP for nyina Jimmy Tigana for nyina Jimmy. It's not going to work. What makes you despicable is that obi awu and a wubeti and so they are relevant. How dare you? This is despicable. You disgust real human beings. Adia wo yan airtime. What you are doing is despicable, and go and tell Bawumia it is not going to work. Go and tell your MPP it is not going to work because Ghana for unyansa. Go and tell your minority leader, the content creator Afenyo Markin, that this is not going to work. Let me show you something. Okay? You see, Bank of Ghana, Addison. What has happened? National security, Ako Addison fee. And in the process of investigating Addison, they had to confiscate a lot of things from Addison because it is part of the investigations. When the FBI gets a warrant to come to your house, When they come there, the warrant gives them the right to pick anything they believe will help them in their investigations. It is not something we've not heard before. When the FBI gets a warrant from court, from a judge, and they say, go to this guy's house, go and do your investigations. When they enter your house, they can take okuraba, because if it is going to aid them in their investigations, it's part of the process. So at the end, see that when national security people get a warrant and enter Addison's home to start their investigations, they have the right to take anything they want to take if it's going to aid them in their investigations. So nobody, actually, Jimmy, actually you are foolish. Actually, you want to do politics with everything. And I've seen somebody like Franklin Kujo, because your IGP has been kicked out, you want to foolishly use your big stomach to act as if you are intelligent. So you are going to go after national security. Nobody can stop the national security from doing their job. If they get the right notification and permission, the national security should be able to investigate whatever they want to investigate. Are you not the same people who are talking about transparency and accountability? Did Addison tell anybody in Ghana he was slapped? Did Addison tell anybody in Ghana he was harassed? The national security went in there, and with the warrant that they are holding, they have the right to pick anything that will aid them in their investigations. So what is the big deal here? It is because the content creator minority leader, when we say MPP for Jimmy, so he's using them to build what? To build his political career. This is Afenyo Markin, after the Bank of Ghana governor was basically raided.
For the governor, some 10,000 cedis on his bed could not be found. So some of these hungry party food soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, after all, perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal. The governor's wife's earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found. In other words, those operatives stole these earrings and necklaces. Ghana is a mature democracy, and we should do better. 3 cars, official vehicles of the governor, were also taken away, only to be informed later that they've been parked somewhere, so he should send his drivers to go and pick them. Around 4:30, a call came from this same Richard Japa.
You see, they want to turn the whole thing into a Richard Japa NPP thing. Jimmy, this guy is a content creator minority leader. He will assemble them and he will use them. The national security has come out to say they didn't take anything. Suddenly, shockingly, 10,000 Ghana cedis. Ayiranti, Yanko press conference. Earring ayira, necklace ayira, into Yanya press conference. You see how foolish these people are. Addison till date, have you heard Addison say somebody harassed him or harassed his wife? If the earring is going to aid them in their investigations, did they say that earring, the question here is 10,000 Ghana cedis per Edenyano Addison fee. Wow, Timino, Equasum. The air one say, Omobayano, Addison fee, no, 10,000 Ghana $600 and they're done in Pasos. 10,000 Ghana cedis per. Now, listen to the Deputy Attorney General.
Concerns are on two sides. There are a group of people who believe that the AG is actually being slow, and there's another group of people who are of the view that the AG is being aggressive. Last night there were some searches conducted in some homes, and the views are divided. But I would like to assure the public that we are, as much as we can, pursuing persons who are believed or are suspected to have looted, state assets, being money or other properties. We are committed, and work is going on day and night for that to be done. Most importantly, we are also doing so within the framework of rule of law, because as you may know, there have been instances in the past where persons who are suspected have been treated, have been arrested in manners that don't comply with the rule of law, where violation of human rights and other laws have been broken just because people are suspected. We've also witnessed instances where people have been put on trial for years without any evidence and without any conviction, without any trial, and they wake up, go to court, and they are just spending money on lawyers. We are determined, and when I say we, I mean my boss, the Attorney General. He is of the view, his policy is that he will not put anyone before any court without having sufficient evidence to prosecute the person. So the reason the reason for the delay we are seeing, or what most of the public are seeing as delay, is that we are making sure that we get the right. We get it right. We get the evidence before we put someone in court. We are not in the business, or we will not be in the business of putting people before the court and now seeking permission to go and now look for the evidence. At least we must have what we call sufficient evidence to be able to put people before a criminal court.
Council, so you are saying the searches, including the BOG, former BOG governor, was sanctioned by your office?
So the offices, there are so many. So if you look at how government works, we work with other institutions, and people submit complaints. So, but every search that you see, is part of the government framework to fight the corruption, and we'll take responsibility for the search that are happening, and we want to make it clear that those searches and the mode in which they were done in accordance with law. Warrants were procured and warrants were used to conduct those searches.
The Deputy Attorney General told you whatever raid that happened at the former Bank of Ghana Governance House, it had warrants. They had warrants. What Afenyo Markin, the content creator, the minority leader or content creator, no, he failed to tell or say in his content creation, and I said what he did, no, his press conference now, the content creation, no, no. Empty money storage boxes found in ex-Bank of Ghana Governor Addison's home. Money boxes, empty. O yisikari nyina no wie no de 10,000 Ghana beto nem paso. Why didn't Afenyo Markin speak on this? Because when the national security guys went there were boxes. What is money? Money boxes. What was it doing there? Sika, omudi boxes omudi sika gumo Bank of Ghana, ne ABCC Addison fee. Ni nyina ye empty. But sika omu hu ye, nyankopon hu ehunti. Omu hu $600 pe. Eye 10,000 Ghana. Ene she omu be shitase. Ene dane dem. Addison oda sika so. You see, and they failed to tell Ghana for this part of the story. And they want it to look like say Jakpa and a Sebio or Tatanko for. So we a minority leader, that's when you're TikToker. What you need to do first is to pick a phone and call the Attorney General. And ask the Attorney General, you have heard that there's been a raid at the former governor's home. Did they have the warrant, the permission? If the Attorney General says, I have nothing to do with it, I have no knowledge, but because Afenyo Markin, yet the content creator, the minority leader content creator, no, or say, Obiabe try the camera, Obiabe jina de nimu, onim se MPP fwe jiminti, or say fast, press conference, because every single thing should be about him. Afenyo Markin is a content creator. He knows what he's doing with the MPP. Onim so mwe Jimmy to say stray dogs now, and I said rabies dogs on the streets of New York. No, onim so omuni home. They don't have locket a chair on my dress. Oma say stray dogs. I say New York so they don't have address. And Afenyo Markin has taken his time to analyze the NPP. Onim so mwe Jimmy. Kamadama PJ Net2 fudwene odi Afenyo Markin echi. The political career is a beans. Mami penyina watena politics mu ache say we Jimmy Kurani kasa Afenyo press conference ye yembusa the authorities are yes see omabeye raid ni say did they have the permission but apieje we Jimmy politics Jimmy no osoro na obobo achichidi echi entuma hye nenufu ase na ode eden angwa for nenufu so oso da ho yaketesia wo ma Afenyo Markin content creator we Jimmy no, and that is what they are living with now. So you see, yes, the MPP executives in sorry, Adwoa, Choboy, you go police station, you see Atiasemi, Choboy, because Jimmy, the party lacks direction. How many times can you do that in 8 years, 16 years, 32 years, 42 years, 48 years? How many times can you do that? You need to be tactical about the way executives of a political party react to issues. The party lacks leadership. The party is full of fools. Afenyo Markin is a content creator who basically has turned himself into a minority leader. And on your party, no more Jimmy. Go on the MPP platforms. Go on their TikTok platforms. It is all about Afenyo Markin because the question we need to be asking as a political party in opposition, the first question you ask yourself when you say, please, I want to know, Attorney General or the National Security, who is the head? I, as the minority leader, I want to ask, who actually gave or sanctioned this raid? Also, Attorney General, Mr. Minority Leader, content creator, I did not. I don't know anything about it. You call the IGP. I'm the minority content creator. Who gave the permission for people to raid the governor's building? Oh, I'm the IGP. I have no knowledge. National Security. Then, you as a content creator, you can bring out your content. But so stupidly of these fools, Madam Apiejeden and Kwala Omaka Omaka Opato Mejiminti, Omudi Boy Witch. So they get up and they say whatever they want to say because Omunim say the followers of the party are piglets. Omunim say Omwe Jimmy. JB Dankwa Kaye or say the foolish masses are the ones that are following the MPP. They actually analyze their level of thinking. JB Dankwa na Safo no. Omu will say the party do omu di MPP echi no omu nkenkan ko school omu Jimmy omadwene wo form omadwene ase ngo until they can use simple tactics to use them. Yeti kroma na JB Dankwa ko US Embassy say yentua ne ka. US Embassy. JB Dankwa sorry say na me pay ma. These are the kind of people we are looking at. JB Dankwa Akufo Addo wofa. Otumi sorry no pa hohoro ne to. No akobo US Embassy me pay ma yo muntua me ka. A flag bearer, a presidential candidate for this piglet party. Otumi walk it to the Embassy of the United States in Ghana demanding salary. Why she? Adana muntua me ka. He's a snitch. Such people are not supposed to be mentioned in our history. These are despicable piglets who are not supposed to be given space. These are people who worked against this country. Treasonous characters. Why should we even entertain such dirty fools? Why should we be having this conversation today? Why should we be even considering the NPP in our conversation? Because there's no leader. They lack leadership. The person leading them is a content creator. A whole parliament flag bearer of a party. Remember, assembly a serious. JB Dankwa. Time JB Dankwa ko ball a US Embassy punum ewo Accra. Say yentua ne kana nisika mba no. Na oya flag bearer of MPP. Na oya omo flag bearer or the Bawumia. How on earth? Now the boldness. Sibi onya kukudo to me sorry hohoro the to powder. I have not been paid 6 months. Give me my salary. Like the infantry at that thing. I will feel it's a Ghana. You are snitching on your country, and in open light, you are demanding for your salary. And these ingrates, JB Dankwasi for with ende. We sit here, they want to build this nation with us. They will sell us. And Regina Akufo Addo US question Abrofo him say he wants Abrofo to go and attack Burkina Faso. These are not people to listen to. These are not people to reason with. Ghana and we are not supposed to even sit at the same parliament with the NPP. Never. And we need to get serious as a people. You might not like me. I don't fucking care. 90% of more among pemasem a pain and a woman kumum. I didn't think Kevin to me did your Mahama about power. Right now, no, or time woman Mahama and I will form more time Mahama. But the funny thing is, I'm not going anywhere. I am going to stay here for 42 years and make sure that the NPP is nullified. They don't deserve to be part of Ghana's history.
You're waiting for Winnie and someone about Beto. Yaponoso Mekao say, so we don't subscribe to channel idea, but more than say over subscribe. Now, while I give video, don't give us a thumbs up. Now, share my work for Froso. Now, when you be here now, and somewhere also, ever Ghana memoir. Also, bet me actually wondering after and some way you know, ever comment box in more. Obeti Minkabi in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. click on the bell to turn on the notification.